the truck today for our Coats for Kids initiative. We've got a good start. We need your help to keep it going.
Also, a tribute to 9/11, the local collaboration, and the artwork on display.
We now are tracking traffic delays for you on this rainy morning. We have more rain to come, and this will impact your morning commute.
Yeah, not a great start to the Monday morning commute. It's still raining out there. It is chilly, and yeah, we got some backups this morning on the Beltline.
Yeah, lots of rain coming down. That rain will continue to come down. I mean, it started Saturday night.
It hasn't given up.
And we're at 36 hours later. It's still raining, so we've seen really 36 consecutive hours of rain at this point. But this is what I want to show you. This is the Beltline at West Broadway. This is going to be in the westbound direction. We've been able to hear over the scanner that 2 lanes are going to be blocked in that direction. It's hard to see because of all the rain, but it does look like there's a car here. So it's possible that we do have an accident on the Beltline. Hydroplaning is certainly going to be one thing that is higher today. Your risk of that is going to be heightened because of the rain that's coming down. So this is the traffic map showing you where that crash is, where that possible crash is anyway, and where we were just showing you on the camera. And you do see some delays all the way from West Broadway going back. Again, this is going to be the Beltline in the westbound direction. We'll continue to watch it. The rest of us, generally things are moving along smoothly. Same for our friends in Janesville and Beloit too, but we're seeing that rainfall out there. I'm giving you the yellow light for your entire commute, not just in the morning, but also in the evening, because we'll continue to see those raindrops and we'll continue to see the water ponding. 53, by the way, as you were headed out the door this morning. Winds are out of the north and northwest at 16 miles per hour. We will struggle to get out of the 50s today if we keep those raindrops around all morning long. So take it easy, folks. Give yourself some extra time. And the best thing I can tell you is slow down, drive safely this morning.
All right. Thank you, Chris Reese. We'll keep an eye on that back up on the Beltline as the morning continues. We have another first warn traffic update for you today. There's another speed reduction for a major Madison street, and our Shane Hogan is telling us where we need to slow down this morning. Hey there, Shane.
Hey, Chris. Yeah, that's right. This is obviously on top of what we just heard from Chris Reese here on the Beltline. Again, this is all a part of the city's continued Vision Zero initiative. And this time, it's taking place on a section of Old Sauk Road from Westfield Road to the Beltline. The speed limit will drop from 35 to 30, and Chris Reese just told you to slow down anyways, so this is a good reminder here. And the city of Madison is hoping that this drop in speed will not significantly impact travel times on this stretch. This roadway is a common access road that leads to the Beltline from nearby neighborhoods and serves as a route into the Middleton area with commercial shops and restaurants. Now, this is the 4th speed reduction of a major Madison road this year. We've reported on these changes of East Washington Avenue, John Nolan Drive, and Mineral Point Road. The city hopes the speed reductions will lead to 0 traffic-related deaths, and if there is a crash, hoping it's a less severe one. So far, the city of Madison says the total number of traffic crashes citywide is down 5% for the first half of 2022. So far, some improvement on the city's major roadways. There are 2 more speed reductions planned for 2022. Those will be on sections of Portage Road and Seago Road. So a lot of good information as you head out the door this morning. And remember, like Chris Reese just said, take it a little slower as you head out this morning.
All right, thanks for the heads up, Shane. This morning, we are asking you to take some action with us to make sure that families can stay warm this winter. We're kicking off our big Coats for Kids campaign, and we need your help. Leland Scheid, my partner in crime, out live at Clinky Cleaners this morning, our partner for this big event, with a special guest. Hey, Leah.
Good morning, Chris. Yes, I have Steve Clinky with me this morning out at their location on Monona Drive. No shortage of coats between me and the bucket.
Right.
Trying to stay warm this morning.
Yes.
Behind us, we have the big Community Action Coalition truck, and we're trying to fill that this morning.
That's right. Today is the kickoff event for Coats for Kids. This is the 2nd time we've done the Pack the Truck event, and we're here at our office here on Monona Drive, 4512 Monona Drive, and anyone can come by today and drop off a gently used winter coat, hats, mittens, scarves, and we'll take it. We're going to try to pack that truck.
Let's look back for a minute on the 37 years you folks have been doing this. What got you started with this initiative in the first place?
Well, you know, the program was started by my parents, and they sort of looked at obviously, if you're in, dry cleaning and laundry, you can look at what it is that you can offer up. What is our skill, our talent, and what can we do to help the community and collecting and cleaning winter coats. We're here in Wisconsin. And we figured this would be a great way to start it. So they launched it, and we've been carrying it ever since.
What have you heard from families over the years when you're donating these coats, right before the winter season?
Right. Well, the CAC typically handles the actual distribution, but, it's every time I introduce myself or I meet somebody, they say, "Oh, Clinky Cleaners," I said, "Love that Coats for Kids. Thank you so much for what you do." It's an honor to be able to help the community in any way that we can.
We have to call out the Community Action Coalition for all of their help. This partnership has been going strong for years now, and we're hoping you can help us out this year as well. Let's bring up the information again on today's event. That's the Pack the Truck event, that 16-foot delivery truck. It already has a couple of coats in it. We're going to try and give you a sneak peek here in the next half hour. We would like to completely fill it up. Thousands of coats, folks. This is your chance. Simply drop them off today. You don't even have to get out of your car if it's a little too cold for you. We will do all of the hard work for you. Stop by again. This is right off of Monona Drive, the Kinky Cleaners location right here in Monona. Steve, thanks again for your time and for continuing this partnership. It's a big deal.
It is a big deal, and we're honored to be a part of it, and we want to thank Channel 3 and the CAC for being a part of it.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, for now, back to you. Feel free to stop by, though, today.
All right, Leah Linscheid, kicking off Coats for Kids. Thanks, Leah. Happening today, one of the defendants charged in connection to the murder of 11-year-old Anissa Scott will be sentenced. 18-year-old Andre Brown took a plea deal for his role in the killing. In August of 2020, Brown and two others are accused of shooting at a car on East Washington, striking Anissa Scott in the head. Scott died the next day. The prosecution is going to recommend Brown spend at least 40 years in prison. For the others, 21-year-old Perry Carrion has also taken a plea deal. He'll be sentenced on Monday. 19-year-old Jerry Ward has pleaded not guilty. Yesterday, of course, marked 21 years since the terror attacks on 9/11. And in honor of that, Madison Public Art's Vibrant Hydrant Project was officially unveiled in Monona. Now that the weather is going to clear up, you're going to have the chance to see some of these hydrants. Local artists submitted their original designs to the art project, and a select few were chosen to paint fire hydrants along Monona Drive.
The city has actually been very supportive. Once we provided the logistics of the project and how it would look, they were very interested in making sure the artwork reflected Monona, which it does. And once that was all laid out, then they were all very happy in how it turned out.
A celebration of remembrance followed to honor those who lost their lives on 9/11. A parade past the hydrants was scheduled to follow the event, but the rain put a damper on those plans. So when things clear up, hope you get a chance to go check them out. 7 minutes after 6 now. Coming up, hearing aid help. A new law makes it easier to get one. We'll make sure that you know the right questions to ask.
And it's Forward Madison Week in the 608 coming up. We're giving you an inside look at the Forward Club at Breese Stevens Field.
It's Make My Mondays at Hy-Vee. This Monday, fresh express garden salad, only 88 cents. And Oscar Mayer bologna or cotto salami, only $1.99. Monday only. And visit HyVeeDeals.com for even more deals.
Nothing beats a great night's sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic mattress from Steinhoffels. During our Labor Day sale, get great deals on Tempur-Pedic mattresses, like a queen Tempur-Pedic for only $22.49. Plus, you get $300 in Steinhoffels cash. Or save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable base sets. And you can rest easy when you take advantage of Steinhoffels' 60-month zero-interest financing. Isn't it time you got a great night's sleep? Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
The Socialist Squad led the charge to defund the police and eliminate bail for dangerous felons. Now violent crime is surging in Wisconsin.
More people have been killed in Milwaukee this year than in any previous year.
Mandela Barnes attacked the Kenosha police and incited more violence.
The officer's deadly actions attempted to take a person's life in broad daylight. This felt like some sort of vendetta.
Mandela Barnes, dangerously liberal on crime.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, now during truck season, get a $1,000 accessory allowance toward a new Chevy truck with accessories. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
Reviews are very important. It really reflects on how we're handling customers at Precision Door. It's feeling like I'm helping out my neighbor. Quality service quickly from a name you can trust.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
First, we found out that Radical Tim Michaels supports Wisconsin's 1849 abortion ban.
But you wouldn't support exceptions for rape or incest?
That's correct. Now we found out his foundation funds a group working to outlaw birth control and ban abortion, even to save the life of the mother. And his family foundation funds a group that uses cell phone data to track women if they go to abortion centers. Vote no on Radical Tim Michaels.
Keep bragging about your buck after the hunt with wild game processing from Johnson's Sausage Shop in Ryle, Wisconsin. Friends enjoy a hunting story more over a jalapeno cheddar stick. Johnson's Sausage Shop accepts wild game 7 days a week. First bucks in are the first brats out.
It's Make My Mondays at Hy-Vee. This Monday, Hy-Vee large eggs, only 99 cents. And hamburger, chicken, or tuna helper, only 99 cents. Monday only. And visit HyVeeDeals.com for even more deals.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
It is Forward Madison Week in the 608. Josh Breider's been hanging out at Stevens Field downtown, showing us different parts of the venue, and he is in a nice toasty dry space this morning to kick off our week of special coverage. Hey there, Josh.
Hey, Chris. Yeah, we are lucky enough to be inside, staying nice and dry, staying nice and warm on a cool Monday morning. I know Leah's outside this morning. We are showcasing how you can come inside here at Stevens Field this morning. Head coach Matt Glazer, Forward Madison FC, is with us this morning. Matt, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. So last time we were here was towards the beginning of the season. You guys were yet to unveil this space, and this is gorgeous.
Oh, it's remarkable. There's nothing like it in the league. We're so fortunate to have a space like this where our fans can come in after the game and hang out with the staff and the players and kind of talk about the game and have a drink or hang out. So this is a fantastic.
You guys are all about that community experience, so you want to have that best game experience.
Absolutely, yeah. It means a lot. I think it just enhances that experience, you know. Hopefully it's an exciting game on the field, and then to be able to come in here and sort of reminisce on the game and have a few laughs is awesome.
So speaking of games, there are still plenty of chances to be able to come check it out this season yet.
Correct, yeah. We have 3 home games left this weekend. We play North Carolina FC at 5 p.m. And then the 24th, we're home to South Georgia Tormenta, and October 8th, Richmond Kickers.
So you're still pretty new to Madison. How has the Madtown area been treating you so far?
It's been fantastic. A beautiful summer. Sad to see some of the warm weather leave us, but it's been great. Great summer. Got on the lake a little bit. Got to know the town a little bit. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's been fun to see you in action, too. And, I mean, this is just another space right here to be able to kind of showcase what you guys all have going on here every day, that you guys have something going on at Stevens Field.
Yeah, it's really cool. I think there's a lot of exciting things happening here at Brees, and this space I think just magnifies that. So awesome.
So looking forward here, you mentioned a few more games left. Playoffs run, is that looking promising?
Correct, yeah, we're right there, so we're 1 point away. So yeah, 3 points for a win, 1 for a tie, and 5 games to go, so it's right there for us.
All right, so if people have not checked out you guys here at Stevens, you know, what would be your plea to have them come check out a match?
Yeah, I think you're going to get an exciting game. You know, we play an exciting brand, we work hard, we run, and we're right there for the playoffs, so I think it would be a good time to come and check us out. We absolutely would support that.
Oh, Matt, thank you so much. Good luck with everything. And, boy, this is nice to be inside and dry this morning, right?
Oh, man, so much better to be in here.
That was a beautiful space. We appreciate your time this morning. If you'd like to learn more about the rest of the season, I've got links up on channel3000.com, Chris. So plenty of time to be able to come out and check out Forward Madison for the rest of the season.
Yeah, that space, loving it. Looks great. Jealous. You get to hang out there all morning. Talk to you soon, Josh. And don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured. And hey, folks, in honor of Forward Madison Week, we have a little bit of a giveaway going on. We're launching a contest today. Prizes include a pair of tickets, autographed team scarf, a team jersey with a grand prize that's going to be revealed on Friday. No questions or anything like that this time around. All you have to do is go to channel3000.com. We got to show the Packers score. We had to do that. Packers, big loss yesterday to the Vikings, opening up the season. Yeah, it's their second loss in week 1 in a row. They looked sluggish, flat-footed. They dropped passes. They weren't able to convert on a couple of crucial 4th downs. You could add an interception, fumble recovery. I could go on and on. The Packers didn't catch a break until the second half when A.J. Dillon finally scored for the Pack at the end of the 3rd quarter. And for a moment, it looked like the Packers were picking up some momentum. The Packers just could not stop getting in their own way, though. The Packers fall 23-7, and they start off 0-1 for the 2nd season straight. Here's Aaron Rodgers after the game on what he thinks.
Some young guys played their first game. Bobby came back from his injury. Those are positives. Look, we'll clean it up. It sucks. It's a tough feeling, but they're a good team for sure. They're not going to be a 3 or 4 win team. That's going to be a team that we're going to be contending with in this division, and we got to turn around, head home Sunday Night Football against a 1-0 team. It's probably riding pretty high, and we got to have a better performance.
Yeah, on to next week. The Packers look to bounce back at home. Sunday Night Football against the Bears. Kickoff scheduled for 7:20. In Milwaukee, the Brewers and the Reds series finale. Rowdy Tellez comes out swinging. First inning, drives in 2, give the Crew an early lead. Next inning, Brewers up 5-2. Tellez is going to add another run for good measure. Solo homer there for Tellez. And he is not done yet. In the 4th, 4 RBI day for him. He's got a hot bat, doesn't he? Okay, Brewers hold on to win 7-6. Now they begin a crucial 2-game series with the Cardinals. That begins tomorrow. 6:16 now. Checking in with Chris Reese on that rain out there. Oh, yes, in the backup on the belt line that we have been tracking. How's that looking, Chris?
Some good news on this backup on the belt line. It has been cleared at this point. So it was a quick delay, but now things are already starting to improve. Still a little bit of a delay in terms of the graphic updating, but things are getting better. What we actually had was not a crash, but some debris in the roadway. And so they closed a couple of lanes to get that debris cleared to help prevent a crash this morning. Of course, you know, with the rain coming down, visibility is limited. So that will continue to improve for us this morning. Our other main artery roadways throughout the area, they are all green. So that's some good news. Still, use some caution this morning because we do have the rain, which means lowered visibility. We also have some water ponding as well, which means your hydroplaning risk is higher. And it's windy out there, so you've got the whole trifecta of some things that really can create a messy drive, and it's going to be messy for your morning commute, still wet for your evening commute, but it'll be better than your morning commute is. We've got a lot of steady rain this morning. Your heaviest band of rain really from the northern Milwaukee suburbs all the way down towards the western side of Rock County at this point. A lot of our heaviest rain has been across parts of Jefferson County this morning. Fort Atkinson has really been on some of that steadier rain. Meanwhile, the farthest western extent of the real heavier rain, that's going to be across parts of Greene County, just south of Monroe at this point. We'll keep an eye on this band of rain right here, but it's really added some of those rainfall totals that were already heavy. I mean, we're talking some weekend rainfall totals of 5, 6, 7 inches of rainfall across parts of southeastern Wisconsin. Most of us have been within 2 to 4 inches of rain, but it's also been chilly, friends. We have not made it out of the 50s really all weekend long, and the one place that did went the opposite direction into the 40s. It's 49 in the Wisconsin Dells at this point. 53 at Dane County Regional Airport. Winds are out of the north and northwest at 16 miles per hour. Here's one thing I want to show you. I want you to see the visual of this. Look at how high our rain chances are today. Look at how they drop very quickly tonight throughout the rest of the week as well. Our rain chances stay lower until, get this, Friday night to Saturday and Sunday. But we push you forward. We're going to walk you through your commute. 7 o'clock, we're still going to see some of that rainfall around here. 8 o'clock, still some showers, but they start to lighten up in terms of their nature, their intensity, their coverage. 10 o'clock, still some spotty showers around, and we keep the clouds, we keep the 50s, we keep those spotty showers around pretty much all day. Even your evening commute, we'll see those spotty showers, but you're better Focus areas are going to be farther towards the north and west as we start to move towards the evening. Overnight tonight, it's midnight. Watch the clearing line work its way into the picture, and this will help us to wake up to some sunshine as we move towards tomorrow morning. 6:30 in the morning, getting kids ready for the bus stop tomorrow. You're going to need that jacket again. There's going to be a lot of 40s and 50s as you begin to head out the door. You won't need the jacket, though, headed home. 73 tomorrow afternoon. Some fog's possible in the morning, too, but it gets a lot better throughout the rest of the day. The rest of the week will be nice until we get towards the weekend.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much. Get ready for more ads for hearing aids. It comes as a recent rule change should make them easier to get, since models can be now sold over the counter. Consumer Reports explains everything you need to know about the new ways of shopping for hearing aids. Judy Mayer has been dealing with hearing loss for the past few years.
Asking people to repeat themselves was the key to, okay, I can't hear you, I have hearing loss.
To give people like Judy better access to affordable hearing aids, Congress passed the Over-the-Counter Hearing Aid Act of 2017, which finally goes into effect in October.
Consumers will be able to buy hearing aids from the stores, online, without needing the intervention of an audiologist or a doctor.
That could save people hundreds, even thousands of dollars. When you're shopping for hearing aids, there are some important questions you should ask. Like, what's the return policy? Since it can take time to adjust to a new pair, Consumer Reports says make sure you can try them out for at least a few weeks. Also, check out their features. Do they have replaceable or rechargeable batteries? Are they sweat or water resistant? And will they pair to your smartphone via Bluetooth? Do they have a telecoil, which lets you tap directly into assistive listening systems at large events? The FDA rule also standardizes features for hearing aids. For example, all OTC hearing aids must allow users to adjust the volume. You may think that's an obvious feature, but you'd be surprised by what's available.
I ordered a pair off the internet. They work fine, except you couldn't adjust them.
After trying out several pairs, Judy is happy to be hearing again.
I guess hearing loss affects your life because you miss out on a lot. You don't realize what you have lost until all of a sudden you can hear it.
6:21 coming up in our next half hour, the weekend developments in the pending UW nurses strike.
Watch News 3 now at 6 with Eric, Charlotte, Gary, and Zach. Weeknights.
Cobison Buses, now hiring.
My name's Mike Williams. I've been driving school bus off and on for 21 years. Here at our terminal, we're kind of like a family too. Somebody has an issue with a bus, other people kick in and help and get the job done.
Slumberland Furniture has savings up to 50% off list prices, or in some cases, even more, at our Labor Day sale on now. Shop our big selection of sectionals, sofas, recliners, dining, and bedrooms. Shop the huge Labor Day sale on now.
The 2023 Ford F-150 trucks are coming, meaning more ways to haul, tow, go, and do, and with more ways than ever to make it your own. Plus, if you order now, you'll lock in your price and lock in your rate. Do more in a 2023 Ford F-150. Custom order yours today. Lock in 2.9 for $60 and get $500 retail order bonus cash when you order a Ford F-150. Only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
My active psoriatic arthritis can slow me down. Now, Skyrizi helps me get going by treating my skin and joints. Along with significantly clearer skin, Skyrizi helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses. Skyrizi attaches to and reduces a source of excess inflammation that can lead to skin and joint symptoms. With Skyrizi, 90% clearer skin and less joint pain is possible.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to.
With Skyrizi, there's nothing like the feeling of improving my skin and joints. And that means everything. Now's the time to talk to your doctor about how Skyrizi can help treat your psoriatic arthritis so you can get going. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Look, we knew the other side would make up lies about me to scare you. Now they're claiming I want to defund the police and abolish ICE. That's a lie. I'll make sure our police have the resources and training they need to keep our communities safe. And that our communities have the resources to stop crime before it happens. I'll bring back manufacturing. And I'll pass a middle-class tax cut. And if that's too scary for Washington, then so be it. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Get up to 50% off list prices or more at our Labor Day mattress sale at Slumberland Furniture. Like this special purchase Sealy Posturepedic for just $5.99, or this ultra firm Sealy Posturepedic for $10.99. For your easiest shopping ever, Slumberland Furniture.
Cobeson Buses, now hiring.
Working with Cobeson, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. If you do need time off, they work around you. They definitely try to make it a company that's based for you.
Visit Cobeson.com to apply.
All right, we want to thank Linda for sharing her morning with us. It was so foggy last week. Every morning last week, it was like this. Just like this. I'd much prefer this than the rain that we're getting this morning, wouldn't you, Chris?
Yeah, I needed a good rainy day, and we've had a couple of those, so I am enjoying this, I will admit. But this is beautiful. We talked about it earlier. Gushers is what it made me think of with the orange burst.
Sure, yeah.
But this is still such a nice shot, and we've been spoiled by so many lovely mornings lately. I just want to see more.
Yeah. A rainy day isn't too bad. It's a rainy couple of days in a row.
Which is where we are at this point.
Yeah,
exactly.
36 hours and counting.
Exactly.
And, several more hours of that to go today. Yeah, Chris, this rain just been relentless since it started. We are fortunate that it held off long enough on Saturday to get started, but seems like it doesn't want to give up.
It does not want to give up, and so you're going to have to deal with the rain. Even headed to the bus stop this morning, your bus stop forecast, we will have the showers around. We're in the 50s. We should be right around 60 at bus drop-off time, folks, but not just any jacket. As you head out the door this morning, grab a windbreaker. It is windy, too.
All right, Chris, thank you much. We'll keep tracking that rain when we come back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
The OBGYN team at Associated Physicians wants to remind you that it's time to redirect your attention back to you. We are here and we have just one focus. You. Call us at Associated Physicians, 233-9746.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
In the Oregon area, contact Tarkenton Brothers Heating and Sheet Metal for quality comfort solutions.
At Silver Lining Taekwondo, we build character, self-discipline, and resilience. And it was resilience that brought Silver Lining through the last 2 very difficult years and allowed us to win the Best of Madison Gold Award for Best Martial Arts Studio. Whether you are 5 or 55, you can be your best because there's always a silver lining. Sign up today. There has never been a better time to start.
Dear Senator Johnson, living on a fixed income, it's a struggle. I paid into Social Security and Medicare every paycheck. So it was a slap in the face when you voted to weaken Medicare. That would increase out-of-pocket costs. And when you wanted to let Wall Street gamble with Social Security. Senator Johnson, you look out for yourself and your fat cat donors, but have forgotten about us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
Migraine attacks? You can't always avoid triggers like stress. Qulipta can help prevent migraine attacks. You can't prevent what's going on outside. That's why Qulipta helps what's going on inside. Qulipta is a pill, gets right to work to prevent migraine attacks and keeps them away over time. Qulipta blocks CGRP, a protein believed to be a cause of migraine attacks. Qulipta is a preventive treatment for episodic migraine. Most common side effects are nausea, constipation, and tiredness. Learn how AbbVie can help you save on Qulipta.
Looks like they finally got rid of that trip hazard. They pump it full of mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Where are the patched holes? Where's the splashed mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
Concrete lifting technologies can quickly raise and level any concrete surface using cutting-edge foam technology made in Wisconsin. Fast and accurate and eco-friendly.
How did those guys do it? Where are the holes? Where's the mud?
It ain't mud, Jack.
At Associated Physicians, do you know how much we offer all under one roof? It's a lot. From OBGYN, peds and internal medicine, to lab, x-ray, behavioral health, and more. Associated Physicians, 233-9746.
The rain continues to come down this morning. We're talking about the umbrella and not just any jacket or coat that you're going to need this morning.
Also ahead, pending strike. UW nurses in the hospital trying to avoid a walkout. Also, a farewell to the Queen. We are looking ahead to today's events and the restrictions in place. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. It is a wet Monday. It is still coming down out there, Chris Reese. Coming down, it was coming down pretty good on my way to work this morning.
Yeah, it was. And even it was windy. It was whipping against the house
Chilly
last night.
too, yeah.
Yeah, as you heard me say this morning, I missed a whole light rotation because I was sitting at a light. And I was the only car at the light. And I started daydreaming about if it were like 25 degrees colder and this were all snow. But it's one of those classic systems, folks, that has really brought a lot of wind and rain our way. So that being said, we still have the cloud cover now. Leave the sunglasses at home. The umbrella, that's a necessity this morning. Jacket or coat, not just any jacket or coat. Make sure you have a windbreaker component to that because it is certainly windy too as you are heading out the door. Some of our wind gusts right now being reported are at 31 miles per hour in Madison, 31 miles per hour in Juneau. Janesville with some 25 mile per hour wind gusts as well. Some of the peak wind gusts that we have seen today have been upwards of 47 miles per hour. And it stays windy, it stays breezy all the way into the afternoon. By the evening, we'll really start to see those wind gusts relax, but it's still fairly breezy. A cloudy and dreary look outside. Our temperature, 53 degrees. The sustained wind, by the way, is at 16 miles per hour at that point. Still seeing some showers in and around the Madison metro. You zoom out, our steadiest rain is going to be across parts of Jefferson and Rock counties this morning. But still, there's more moisture to rotate in from the north and west. By the way, and again, if you are headed to the bus stop this morning, 50s to start, around 60 at drop-off time. Windy, raw, blustery, and wet all day.
All right, bear through it, folks. We'll get it. All right, thanks, Chris. 6:31 now. Following up on a developing story this morning, Madison police continue to investigate a weapons violation that happened on the west side. Shane Hogan is here with what we know this morning. Shane?
Yeah, Chris, this incident happened Sunday afternoon where police responded to 6 Darien Circle, which is in a neighborhood right off of North High Point Road. This happened shortly before 3:30 p.m. yesterday. There was a large police presence at the scene, at least 11 squad cars there, and as of right now, police aren't saying much about what happened. Witnesses tell News 3 Now they witnessed a man covered in blood running through traffic trying to get hit. Officers have not shared any other information regarding this weapons violation, including any information about a suspect, but they do say there is no threat to the public right now. Again, this is a developing story, and as we continue to learn more, you can stay with News 3 Now for the latest updates. We are hoping to hear from Madison Police later today.
All right, Shane Hogan reporting. Thank you, Shane. Now, around the same time, state troopers responded to a call on the east side where a man died walking into the freeway on I-39. This happened right near Buckeye Road. Wisconsin State Patrol says that a 45-year-old man parked his vehicle on the shoulder, walked out into traffic, and was hit by a semi-truck. That crash closed the northbound lanes for a couple of hours, then reopened last night. One day until the UW nurses say they will strike. It's to try and pressure UW hospitals to let them unionize. Now the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel is reporting that the nurses in the hospital have come to an agreement. According to reports, UW health officials met with nurses and union leaders at the governor's mansion a couple of times over the weekend in an effort to avoid the strike. We reached out to UW Health and SEIU, the union, to try to confirm these reports of an agreement. The union tells us They cannot at this point, that it's still a very sensitive situation. UW Health told us they don't have any updates quite yet. Once we do hear from both sides, look for those updates on our social media pages, our mobile app, and at channel3000.com. Today is a very important day, folks. We need your help. A big push starts today to keep families warm this winter. And Coats for Kids is what it's all about. Clinky Cleaners, our proud partner, my partner, Leah Linscheid, out at Clinky Cleaners this morning, as we're asking folks to help stuff that truck. Hey there, Leah.
Good morning, Chris. Take a look at all of the coats we've already collected, and day one is today. So a little bit of pre-work by our partners, Clinky Cleaners and the Community Action Coalition. Take a peek behind me. Look at all of those coats. This is the big Pack the Truck event today, so we're hoping to fill this 16-foot delivery truck today with your help. We've got a couple more donations here. These were in at the Clinky Cleaners location right here off of Monona Drive in Monona. We need your help. We need more. We want to get up to 5, maybe 6, 7,000 coats this season. Joining me this morning to talk more about the effort is Amber Duddy with the Community Action Coalition. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing? Are you warm enough?
You know, I could use a coat, but it's all right. I should have checked the news.
Good timing. Good timing. Well, hey, let's talk a little bit about previous years. We've been partnering with you for years. What are you hearing from the community when you donate these coats right before the winter holiday season?
Yeah, it means the world to families. We have families with, you know, several kiddos. They come in, they get to pick out their coat, right? It's not just like, here's a coat. There's a shopping experience. And so there's just that dignity, that joy, that excitement, all those big kids' smiles, which we absolutely adore. So it just means the world that that family can now go outside, stay warm, go outside and play, and really enjoy all of those Wisconsin winters.
I've volunteered at some of those events, and I've seen some of those smiles. It's a big deal. Okay, so we're talking about coats. We are taking adult coats, but what we're really looking for are these smaller guys. Amber, I want you to talk a little bit about the need here.
Absolutely. We have such a generous community, and we usually get about 7 adult coats for every 1 kid's coat, and we call it Coats for Kids. So we really need those extra kids' coats to make sure that no kiddo leaves an event without a coat. In the first couple of years, we ended up actually having to go out and buy like thousands of dollars of coats right before kind of our first day. And so it really just means the world to us to have all of those different options for kiddos and different sizes so we can really have a successful event.
And we don't just take coats, right? What are some of the other items that we do take for donation?
Absolutely. Monetary donations are also helpful. We love the gently used coats because it really keeps coats out of landfills and in use in our community, which is awesome. We also take hats and scarves, so those warm things. So definitely anything you need to kind of bundle up. Snow pants are really popular.
Yes,
So yeah, empty your closet, come join us, and it's really going to be a fun day. So.
Amber, thank you so much for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Let's bring up that information for you to drop off coats today at the Clinky Cleaner location right here in Monona. That's right off of Monona Drive. It's 4512 Monona Drive. If you want to type that into your Google Maps as you head to work today, we would love for you to drop off any new or gently used coats. Again, Pack the Truck, 16-foot truck here. We'd love to have it full by the end of the day. You don't have to get out of your car, folks. We'll take them from you in the rain. Let us do the hard work. Let's give back to our community. Chris, back to you.
Let's do it. Leah Linscheid, talk to you here in just a little bit. King Charles addressing lawmakers in the UK at Westminster Hall this morning to express gratitude for their condolences. The king paying tribute to his mother, saying that he feels the weight of history. The king is now on his way to Scotland, where officials are bracing for a massive and possibly unprecedented turnout when the public viewings for Queen Elizabeth II get underway this evening. On Sunday, a hearse carried the Queen's coffin from the Scottish country home where she died to Edinburgh, Scotland's capital. Today, the Queen's body will be transported to St. Giles Cathedral along Edinburgh's Royal Mile. King Charles III will lead the procession, which will conclude with a private service.
It was somber but respectful, but spontaneous applause began just as the cortege had left.
Tight restrictions have reportedly been placed on VIPs attending the Queen's funeral. Politico is reporting only foreign heads of state and their partners have been invited. Helicopters are banned. Even official cars will need to be left behind. Dignitaries will instead be bused to Westminster Abbey. Road to the midterms now. Top names on the Republican ticket, Tim Michels and Ron Johnson, both speaking at an event near the Wisconsin Dells over the weekend. They are trying to energize GOP voters ahead of the November election. Candidates reframing the election as a rejection of the current administrations. Tim Michaels drawing comparisons to Governor Evers and Ron Johnson speaking directly against the president.
The test score numbers continue to get worse. If Tony Evers can't make education work well in Wisconsin, how can he make anything work well?
There's nothing humane about this. It's completely out of control. We know how to fix it, but unfortunately the Biden administration won't even acknowledge it as a problem.
The election is November 8th, and ahead of the big day, you can find more election coverage, including our Reality Check series, by downloading the Channel 3000 app or visit channel3000.com. All right, time here on your Monday morning is 6:39. That rain keeps coming down. Coming up, Chris is going to track rainfall totals and where the heavier bands will impact the commute.
And we're giving you an exclusive look inside the Forward Club at Breese-Stevens Field as it is Forward Madison Week in the 608 when we return.
iMart Express owns selection, price, and speed. Need single vision? Get 2 pairs starting under $40. Progressives, 2 pairs start under $80. Nobody beats us, guaranteed. iMart Express. Right glasses, right price, right now.
McGann Furniture and Flooring in Baraboo has a question for you. Have you ever bought furniture in a box and then had to put it together yourself? We know it's not fun. At McGann's, everything is professionally inspected and assembled before pickup or delivery. Goodbye headaches, and there's no extra charge for assembly. And remember, at McGann's, we don't raise prices only to lower them later for a sale. Stop in soon and discover the difference. McGann Furniture and Flooring, downtown Baraboo.
I am crushing this to-do list.
Let me see. Smart home upgrade? Home gym?
Check.
Well, what about the windows?
Cross something important off your list. With energy-efficient windows for just $129 a month, now is the perfect time to get your home ready for fall. And keep some cash in your pocket.
Windows for $129 a month and soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Sure feels good when you get it right. And with the #1 power toothbrush brand recommended by dental professionals, Philips Sonicare makes it easy for you to always get brushing right.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful. Wow. That's our boy.
So bright.
Start your morning with a sausage biscuit or sausage McMuffin and pair it with a $1 any size Coke.
Dear Senator Johnson, living on a fixed income, it's a struggle. I paid into Social Security and Medicare every paycheck. So it was a slap in the face when you voted to weaken Medicare. That would increase out-of-pocket costs. And when you wanted to let Wall Street gamble with Social Security. Senator Johnson, you look out for yourself and your fat cat donors, but have forgotten about us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
How do we make your glasses the same day? It's all done in store. Our skilled techs handle your glasses from start to finish, getting them back the same day. Quality, affordable glasses made in store, only at iMart Express.
Healing is never, it's messy. It's not easy.
Making mental health a priority. Charlotte Deleste talks with an expert about why more people of all ages are seeking help and reveals some important factors in healing psychological scars. Tonight at 10.
News 3 Now Sports brings you the Badger Blueprint. Join us every week for an exclusive look at Wisconsin football. From the practice field to the locker room, the game day previews and highlights. Badger Blueprint, Wednesdays only on News 3 Now at 10.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
It's Forward Madison Week in the 608. Josh Spreiter's been hanging out at Breese-Stevens Field in a cool new section that they've got there at the stadium. Show us around, Josh. I mean, what we've shown so far, it looks great.
Yeah, this is a beautiful new space that they put a lot of time and effort into here. So to give you an idea, we're actually under the stadium seating. So this is between doors 5 and 6 on the Mifflin side of the stadium. And really a cool setup for fans to be able to come in. Of course, on a morning like this, we are dry, we are warm. A beautiful space to be able to come check out community-wise. Head coach Matt Glazer up early with us on this Monday morning. Big week for us here in the 608's Forward Madison week. So we're partnering up with you guys to really showcase what you guys have going on here. And there's really a lot to talk about.
Yeah, fantastic atmosphere here at WISC-Stevens, and obviously with the addition of the Forward Club, I think it enhances the fan experience like 10 times, so really exciting times.
And that's the thing is obviously you've got the game, but you're all about that fan experience and really giving families an opportunity to have a lot of fun here.
Yeah, so this Saturday is family night, so the kickoff's is slightly earlier at 5 p.m. Against North Carolina FC, so I think it's a good opportunity to bring everyone out to the game and slightly different experience, a little bit earlier, maybe some more time after the game.
What's cool about this is really is an opportunity for people of all ages. It doesn't really matter who you are. Come on out, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're an inclusive club. That's something we pride ourselves on, so we welcome everyone and everyone.
So what's cool, too, about WISC-Stevens Field is you have that fan opportunity in a lot of different ways. Obviously, this new Forward Club, which is really cool, so you're all about giving people the best experience.
Yeah, I think the fan experience is something that we pride ourselves on. We've done a Bring Your Dog night. We've done, bicycle theme nights. We try to promote the club in a bunch of different ways and in ways that are applicable to lots of different people.
It takes a lot of people to pull this off, and it takes that support for you guys to do what you're doing.
Absolutely. We've got a fantastic staff here at the club that work very hard, and obviously the fan base is tremendous, so the best in our league, and we rely on them for our success.
So the season is going to be ending here soon, but there's still plenty of opportunities to come out and check them out.
Yeah, so we have 3 home games left this Saturday at 5 p.m. versus North Carolina. We're the 24th of September at home against South Georgia Tormenta, and then October 8th versus Richmond at home.
And playoffs still looking okay at this point?
We're right there. We're a win out of it, so 5 games to go, and we're right there.
Well, very good. Good luck to you the rest of the season. We appreciate your time this morning, Matt. Thank you very much. Again, if you'd like to learn more, you can go up to channel3000.com. I've got a story posted right now in the 608 section, Chris. All week long, we're going to have a different feature here on Forward Madison, something to do with WISC-Stevens Field. We might be heading to a petting zoo, petting farm later on this week. We'll show you the connection there, too. It's pretty cool to see just how much of the support is needed in making this really what it is, Chris.
Interesting. I'm intrigued. All right, Josh Breider, we're here for it. Forward Madison Week. Let's do it. Hey, don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. He'd love to hear from you. He gets a lot of his ideas right from you, the viewers. So reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured. And we have a contest going on this week. We are giving away some stuff for Forward Madison Week, including a pair of tickets, autographed team scarf, team jersey, and we have a grand prize that we can't reveal quite yet. We'll do that on Friday. No questions or anything like that when you log on to channel3000.com. Just enter for your chance to win. 6:46, we were joking, almost chilling enough out there for a scarf this morning, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. We've had our temperatures dip into the 50s over the weekend. We have not gotten out of the 50s since. In fact, the one area that got out of the 50s went into the 40s. So yeah, things have certainly been chilly. This is the Beltline at West Broadway. The roads are still wet. We're still seeing some water ponding out there. I'm going to give you the yellow light for your commute in the morning and headed home today, just because we will keep that rain around. We will keep some water ponding around, especially early on. Still, it's not impossible to run into that later on this afternoon and evening as well. 53 the temperature right now. Winds out of the north and northwest sustained at 15, gusting up to 30. So it is a blustery and raw kind of morning. 49 in Wisconsin Dells, 54 in Janesville, same for Juneau. Mineral Point, good morning. It's 52 there. Good morning to Boscobel at 56, and good morning to Viroqua at 54. I want to take a moment, though, to focus in on the Madison Metro. Most of our temperatures are also into the 50s, but we have some lower 50s showing up. Wanakee, Sun Prairie, Oregon, and Cottage Grove, good morning to all of you. 51, same for Verona, Cross Plains, and Mount Horeb. 53 in Belleville and Stoughton. You plan out the day, we'll top out at 61, but we're going to struggle to get there. We spend most of our morning with temperatures into the 50s, and we keep those rain chances around all day, too. Still, that steadiest rain is mainly across parts of Jefferson County, moving into the northern side of Rock County and southeastern Dane County at this point, but right along the town of Jefferson, moving into Fort Atkinson, this is where we're really seeing a lot of that steadiest rain this morning. Keep that in mind. Right here in Madison, still wet, still drizzling, still rainy, but in terms of what's showing up on radar, we are now starting to see some of the lighter rain pockets. We walk you through your morning commute, now 8 o'clock. Still some of those lighter rain pockets moving through. By 10 o'clock, that's going to be the same story, but the focus of it shifts a little bit farther to the west, actually. Lunchtime, still some spotty showers around. We're into the 50s and 60s. And then by 4 o'clock, this is where we're at our warmest at 61. But even your evening commute, especially if you're going to be headed west, you will run into more of those isolated spotty showers out there. It will still be dreary. It will still be damp. And it will certainly still be a bit wet out there. 7 o'clock, still some of those showers around. It's not until the early morning tomorrow that we start to clear out. Some of us fall into the 40s, and most of us fall into the low 50s for your overnight lows. But look at where we warm up to. The 70s do begin to return to the picture. Our next rain chance, by the way, if you guessed the weekend, you'd be correct. I am watching Saturday and Sunday for our next chances of some steady rainfall around here.
Yeah, it looks like another wet one. Come on.
Already. It's never too far away from the weekend, but we'll watch it.
Things can still change.
Exactly.
Thanks, Chris. Coming up in the morning sprint, thousands of athletes take on the Ironman in downtown Madison, the damper that the weather put on the event. And if you got a little kiddo turning 3 soon, let us know so we can show their picture on TV. We'll be right back.
This portion of News 3 Now is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Warrens, Wisconsin.
Shop local for quality made in the USA products at Wanakee Furniture, ETC. Browse a wide variety of sofas and hardwood home furnishings from brands you can trust, like Smith Brothers, Simply Amish, and Flex Steel. Every style, every budget.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
Look, we knew the other side would make up lies about me to scare you. Now they're claiming I want to defund the police and abolish ICE. That's a lie. I'll make sure our police have the resources and training they need to keep our community safe. And that our communities have the resources to stop crime before it happens. I'll bring back manufacturing, and I'll pass a middle-class tax cut. And if that's too scary for Washington, then so be it. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Here at Precision, we are veteran-owned, and we take pride in servicing not only our community, but serving our country as well. No job is too big, and no job is too small. Here at Precision, we'll fix them all.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
If you have advanced non-small cell lung cancer, your first treatment could be a chemo-free combination of 2 immunotherapies that works differently. It could mean a chance to live longer. Opdivo plus Yervoy is for adults newly diagnosed with non-small cell lung cancer that is spread, tests positive for PD-L1, and does not have an abnormal EGFR or ALK gene. Together, Opdivo plus Yervoy helps your immune system launch a response that fights cancer in 2 different ways. Opdivo plus Yervoy equals a chance for more time together, more family time, more time to remember. Opdivo and Yervoy can cause your immune system to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain, flushing or fever. These are not all the possible side effects. Problems can occur together and more often when Opdivo is used with Yervoy. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, if you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant or received chest radiation. Here's to a chance to live longer. Ask your doctor about the combination of 2 immunotherapies, Opdivo plus Yervoy. Thank you to all those in our clinical trials.
First, we found out that Radical Tim Michael supports Wisconsin's 1849 abortion ban.
But you wouldn't support exceptions for rape or incest?
That's correct. Now we found out his foundation funds a group working to outlaw birth control and ban abortion, even to save the life of the mother. And his family foundation funds a group that uses cell phone data to track women if they go to abortion centers. Vote no on Radical Tim Michaels.
Shop local for quality made in the USA products at Wanakee Furniture, ETC. Browse a wide variety of sofas and hardwood home furnishings from brands you can trust, like Smith Brothers, Simply Amish, and Flex Steel. Every style, every budget.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
Channel 3000 Plus. Watch from your streaming media player or mobile device.
6:52, time for the morning sprint. We begin with Leah Lindshine, kicking off our Coats for Kids campaign. Leah?
Yeah, Chris.
Started that campaign with Pack the Truck. This is a 16-foot delivery truck, and we want you to help us fill it. We're looking in particular for kids' jackets, sizes infant all the way up to teens. Come help us out. We're hoping to hit 5,000, maybe 6,000 coats this season. It all starts today. Drop off your coat, stay right in your car. We'll do all the hard work for you. Back to you.
Thanks, Leah. A man is dead this morning after walking into freeway traffic on I-39 near Buckeye Road. State troopers tell us a 45-year-old man parked his vehicle on the shoulder, walked out into traffic, and was hit by a semi. That crash ended up closing northbound lanes for more than 2 hours yesterday afternoon. Those lanes are back open. Yesterday's weather so wet that more than half of the Ironman racers did not cross the finish line. More than 2,400 athletes swam, biked, and ran 146 miles. Weather was much more cooperative Saturday for the shorter Ironman race, which is 70.3 miles. A Janesville man is sharing artifacts that he's uncovered from a Janesville brewery. The first of 2 sessions, called The History of Breweries in Janesville, highlights the work done by a local historian and a group of volunteers in uncovering parts of the brewery built in 1857. They've been excavating the site since 2015. The next session is September 17th.
Your 2022 U.S. Open men's champion, Carlos Alcaraz.
U.S. champion and now the youngest #1 ranked player of all time, Carlos Alcaraz, took the U.S. Open with some of the latest ever matches in the tournament's history. 2 matches ended after 2 o'clock in the morning. They'll now be able to fit in a lot of training before the next Grand Slam tournament in January. We continue to watch developments in Jackson, Mississippi, where the federal government is now launching an investigation into the water crisis. The EPA confirmed that a team with the Inspector General's office will be conducting data and collecting data and conducting interviews. The investigation will look into the history of Jackson's troubled water system. Despite a $42 million federal government commitment, the city's mayor says it's not enough money to meet the needs of Jackson's accumulating challenges. Visa, MasterCard, and American Express planning to add a new merchant category for firearms retailers. It marks a victory for gun control advocates. Until now, gun shops were categorized as specialty or durable goods sellers. This code is for businesses that primarily sell guns. Big box retailers have different merchant category codes. Earlier this month, Democratic lawmakers wrote to credit card companies pushing for a new code when it comes to gun and ammunition sellers.
Still tracking some rainfall out there. It is steady, especially across parts of Rock County, Greene County, and into Jefferson County this morning. Still everyone getting in on the wet as you look outside. This is the Beltline at West Broadway. Roads still freshly wet as light rain does continue to come down. So I'm giving you the yellow light for the morning commute and the evening commute because of wet roads and possible water ponding. We're going to struggle to get out of the 50s again today, but I do expect us to make it to 61 for your high later on this afternoon. The thing is, you always have to give or take a degree or 2. So some of you don't get out of the 60s for your high today. Rain chances finally begin to come down. We will clear out tonight with lows in the low 50s.
Can't wait. All right, thanks, Chris. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll have another news update here in 30 minutes.